It's a big week for the home of the Jeep. Let's rewind and take a look at Jeep Fest in this week's trip through Toledo history.
There's a saying about Jeeps. I want to be buried with my Jeep because I've never been in a hole it can't come out of.
There's stories. There's tens of thousands of retirees and workers. Let's just come down, get together, have a party about the darn Jeep.
This is right up there with VE and VJ Day parade celebrations that we had post-World War II victories. I mean, this is the first time as a community we're coming together to celebrate Jeep.
Big changes also announced involving Jeep. While Toledo celebrated 75 years of the iconic vehicle being made here, news broke that the Cherokee would be leaving town, production moving to a plant in Illinois. The Wrangler stays, and workers will soon start work on a brand new Wrangler pickup, something to look forward to in 2017.
When we got down here that day, it brought tears to our eyes to see that you couldn't even get downtown. It was just Jeeps on every street, 4 or 5 wide. Most people wanted us to do it again in 2017, and we said, hell, we need a year to recoup. 2018 seems like a good year. The new Wrangler's coming out.
My first Jeep was a daily driver, a 1968 CJ5 in high school, and I've been a Jeeper ever since I've been 7 years old. My entire family worked there.
Not all Jeeps traveled through the streets of downtown Toledo Saturday. Dozens were parked inside the Seagate Convention Center, where folks came to take a nostalgic trip down memory lane. This is a rare 1962 Willis Traveler. Only 365 were made that year, and few exist today. Its owner has been hooked on Jeeps for more than 70 years.
I grew up with Jeeps all my life. Once you get started on something like this, you basically keep going with it.
This 1960 Jeep Surrey is another nugget that's lucky to still be around. Only 1,000 were made. This model was one of 100 Pepsi-Cola used to promote its product in parades.
All of the families and the hard workers of that plant that produce Jeeps all around the world. Everybody knows where Jeeps are made from that. Toledo was put on the map by Jeep.
As the sign on the windshield says, old Jeeps never die, they just get rebuilt.
And that's it for now. Be sure to stay tuned next week for another August recap. Until then, I'm Diane Woodring.